So Spain and France are going to be playing for the Euro semifinal, and I believe that right now it is the perfect time to speak about the Nico Williams operation. I believe that many Barcelona fans are excited about the potential arrival of the player. We have seen what Nico Williams can do with Lamine Yamal and with Pedri, who unfortunately is not going to be playing in the Euros no more, but we have seen the connection, we have seen the chemistry, and we have seen the vision on what they could do at FC Barcelona, and especially under the guidance of Hansi Flick. Nico Williams is simply just that guy. And so today we do have some very exciting news on Barcelona's transfer pursuit for Nico Williams. So let's dive deep into these details. And it says here, according to Mateo Moreto, that first off, Barcelona has been in contact with Nico Williams' camp. They have laid out their plans, the wages they'll offer, and everything else needed to convince him to join. He also explained that Barcelona do have the edge over any other Premier League club because Nico prefers to move to FC Barcelona, meaning that Barcelona are beating the teams like Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United. And this is why I continue to say it's important for any player. It does not even have to be Nico Williams, but for any player to have that favoritism for FC Barcelona if Barcelona do want the player, because obviously financially Barcelona cannot compete. If Nico Williams was only focused on the biggest move possible, on where he can gain the most money, he would have gone to any other Premier League club and not go to FC Barcelona. But because Nico Williams sees the vision and what he could become at Barcelona with the other players like Lamine Yamal, that is the reason why he wants to go there. And to me, that is the correct attitude, because let me tell you, Nico Williams will become a bigger player in 3 years with Barcelona compared to any other Premier League club. So Joan Laporta also wanted to speak about his potential arrival, and Joan Laporta does bring very exciting news. And this is what he stated: everyone at the club, including Deco, is convinced of Nico's potential arrival. I like Nico Williams a lot, and I can say that financially we can make it happen. It's the result of work that has been done over all these years to reach this point. We could of course face a signing of this level. So this is huge news. Finally, we hear the president of FC Barcelona stating that Barcelona can compete on making bigger signings without having to sell big important players. Barcelona is now in that position. Now, we don't even know what Barcelona have done in the past 3 to 4 weeks, because we were supposed to hear that Barcelona have concluded a deal with a company to bring in more money for the sale of Barca Studios, but we got no updates on that. The only thing that we have been hearing is that Barcelona are capable to sign a specific player, meaning that Barcelona have done things that we have just no clue about, and Barcelona have no interest in telling us about that. I think that after the Euros is over, Joan Laporta, Deco, and the rest of the executives are going to be announcing where Barcelona is at and the players that they are going to be signing within the next couple of days. Everything is going to fall all at once. The club is simply waiting for the Euros to be over. So expect a huge couple of weeks after the Euros is over, because a lot of updates and news will be held, and we are going to be talking about that here on this YouTube channel. So Joan Laporta has only given us a glimpse of what the club will be doing in the very near future. So about the finances and how much Barcelona are going to be paying for his services, Barcelona knows that Bilbao will not negotiate no price in terms of installments. They want the 58 million euros all up front. And according to 21 Marty, it says that Barcelona believes it's better to spend on Nico Williams and then find a low-cost midfielder to balance the books, meaning that if Barcelona were to pay the whole 58 million euros up front, that would mean that in terms of them signing a brand new DM, they're going to be looking for a player that costs less than 35 million euros, I would say. And I think that one of those players is going to be Mikel Merino, a player that has really showed up during the Euros, and especially for Spain, knocking out Germany 2-1 with a amazing header, a header that looked so world class. You can definitely tell that Mikel Merino has been working on his header game. Keep in mind that Mikel Merino is the best goal winner right now within the top 5 leagues. He knows how to score goals, lose his marker. Like for example, he made a fool out of Rudiger in that moment in the Euros, and I think that with him costing 35 million euros to maybe even 30 million euros and then getting Nico Williams at 58 million euros, it is a good deal and good business all around. It would be costing Barcelona a total of 88 to 93 million euros. So Alex Pintanel has also claimed that Barcelona has informed La Liga that Nico Williams is their target. They are working on behind the scenes to advance the procedures needed to make this transfer a reality. And so because this procedure is taking so long, they have also told Nico Williams that do not entertain any offers coming from England, because Barcelona don't want to enter any sort of auction, which is very important, because with Nico Williams continuing to perform at the Euros, his price could increase and Athletic Club could ask for even more money if they want to. And Barcelona do not want that, because once it does go higher than 65 million euros, they will go out the race, and they cannot afford to do that because Barcelona want to complete their team, and the only way they could complete their team is by including Nico. In terms of the wages, Alex Pintanel continues to claim that Barcelona will offer Nico a salary that will increase exponentially depending on the number of games he plays. This incentive structure shows how much faith the club has in Nico's potential and to become a key player. So expect for Nico Williams to earn maybe around 13 to 15 million euros a season, like for sure, because if they're going to go based off the number of games played, I can for sure tell you that his wages are going to be increasing per season, because we're only going to be using this player unless Barcelona do have an idea where they want to bring in Xavi Simons, for example, and use him as a backup to Nico Williams and have them exchange minutes as games does go by. But in the end, I believe that Nico Williams will play around 70 to 75% of the minutes on the left flank. So for sure, his wages will be going through the roof, and he will be one of the best paid players at Barcelona, right next to Araujo, Lewandowski, and Frankie de Jong. Barcelona have no problem paying this amount of money per season for the player, because Hansi Flick does see Nico as a winger capable of making a difference and making an impact sportingly. Barcelona do want to boost their attack, and Nico Williams can bring that. And so lastly, it does state here, according to 21 Marty, that even though the personal terms are not fully agreed upon right now, the optimism is high within FC Barcelona. They all believe that they can conclude the deal, which is why I believe that Joan Laporta is so optimistic about the player and why he spoke to the media in a very positive way. So in my opinion, I think that this signing would be a game changer for Barcelona. His speed, his skills, his 1v1 ability, and his potential to become a top player in the world of football is going to be amazing to see. My prediction on where I believe Nico Williams is going to be fitting at within Hansi Flick's system is simply going to be a 4-2-3-1 system with Nico on the left, Pedri as the 10, Lamine Yamal on the right, with Lewandowski up top. Yes, I think that Lewandowski has one more good season under him, and then from there, I think that Vitor Roque will be taking charge. Although I'm not fully convinced right now whether Vitor Roque is going to be making it or not. We'll see. He's currently training right now with Hansi and getting to know the player. I also believe that he's going to need a great partner on the left flank, somebody like Alejandro Balde. A player like him would do wonders for him. And can you imagine the amount of pace and power Balde and Nico Williams are going to be bringing together? Balde is somebody that likes to run on the inside, and that would fit perfectly because Nico Williams likes to go out wide and almost touch the sidelines. So the balance and chemistry between them would be amazing. It's unfortunate to know that Balde could not play in the Euros this summer. I believe that we would have seen something great being built right now between Balde and Nico, but we're gonna have to wait and see how that does pan out at FC Barcelona. So let me know in the comment sections down below, what do you think about this potential signing, and what do you expect for Nico Williams to do in his first season at FC Barcelona in terms of stats? How many goals and assists do you expect him to make? Is it 10 goals and 10 assists? Is it 5 goals and 15 assists? Or do you see him in the low end and not really making much of an impact in his first season? So let me know in the comment sections down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on FC Barcelona and the latest football news. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.